Hi guys, welcome to MathWorks. Today we're going to be doing multiplication and division for fractions. Let's get right into it. Okay, for the first problem, it's going to be a half times a quarter. And here's the general pattern for multiplication. It's like reading a book from left to right. I'm going to start from the left, draw an arrow to the right hand side on the numerator and on the denominator. And here it's 1 times 1. We go better put a times the top and the bottom. 1 times 1 all over 2 times 4. And that's equal to 1 times 1 is 1 all over 2 times 4 is 8. So a half times a quarter is equal to 1 over 8. And that's the same pattern every time for multiplying fractions. So we'll do 2 more examples and then I'll show you how to divide fractions. And it's a very similar way, but for the meantime we'll focus on multiplication. So next problem, I'll change the colour there. We have 2/3 times 3 over 5. Here we're going across, multiply, across, multiply those. It's equal to 2 times 3 all over 3 times 5. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. 3 times 5 is equal to 15. And that's also equal to 2/5. There's a common factor between these two here, is 3. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. 15 divided by 3 is 5, therefore becomes 2 over 5. Alright, we'll do one more. Pause the video and try for yourself. If you've already got the pattern, it's just like reading a book, left to right, times the top, times the bottom. Simple as that. So next problem, 3 over 7 times 4 over 5 is equal to, pause the video and try it for yourself and then we'll go through it together. So 3 times 4 and 7 times 5. And on the top here, 3 times 4, that's 12. 7 times 5 is 35. Therefore, 12 over 35. Alright, now we're going to get into some division of fractions. And this is almost identical. In fact, it is exactly the same, except we have to rearrange the equation first. So I'll show you how to rearrange the equation first, and then after that it's exactly the same as multiplication. So first problem, 1/2 divided by 3 over 2. Okay, so now here we have this divide symbol and we can essentially rearrange this equation and it's going to be equivalent to, you see here I've drawn an arrow to make it equivalent to rather than equals. I mean I could make it equals as well, but I like doing it this way. So 1/2 divided by 3 over 2 is going to be the same as 1/2. So this part remains the same, except here we're going to take the 3 from the numerator to the denominator and the 2 from the numerator, from the denominator to the numerator, and we're going to change this divide into a times. Alright, so the divide becomes times, so we got 1/2 times the 3 now goes from the numerator to the denominator, so over 3, and the 2 goes from the denominator to the numerator, so it becomes 2. So now we've got 1/2 times 2/3, and that is exactly the same as saying 1/2 divided by 3 over 2. And that there is equal to 1 times 2 is 2, and 2 times 3 is 6, which is also equal to 1/3. Alright, we'll do 2 more. So we've got 4/3 divided by 2/5. Actually, I'll keep the same color arrangement. 4/3 divided by 2/5. So we're swapping these around, changing this to a times. So here is the equivalent of 4/3 times 5/2. This becomes times, and this becomes times. You see here, once we get it to this format here, it's exactly the same as what we're doing for the first 3 problems. So 4 times 3, sorry, not 4 times 3, 4 times 5 is 20. All over 3 times 2 is 6. So 20/6, which is also equal to 10/3, because we've halved this top one and we've halved that bottom number. Alright, we'll do one more. Try and pause the video and do it for yourself. You won't learn otherwise. So we have 3/5 divided by, sorry, I'll keep the same color, divided by 5. 3/5 divided by 5. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, if you have a whole number, all we need to do is divide that whole number by 1, because it still means it's that whole number. So 5/1. And now we can swap these numbers around, swap the division symbol to a multiplication symbol, and this becomes 3/5 times 1/5. And that is equal to 3 times 1 is 3, and 5 times 5 is 25, so 3/25. Alright, I'm going to give you 2 examples of each, and you can pause the video, try them for yourself, and then I'll put the answers up. So, first problem, 2/3 times 1/3, 7/8 times 3/5, 4/5 divided by 2/7, 3/2 divided by 2. And I'll give you a hint for this one. We divide that by 1 and it makes it a lot easier. Alright, pause the video, give it a go yourself. Okay, if you gave these a go yourself, you should have got these answers here. 2/9, 21/40, 28/10, or 14/5, and 3/4. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for some more math related videos, and see you next time.